A small moment between BTS members is back in the spotlight among fans. This time, attention was focused on the interaction between Jungkook and Jimin, which successfully made social media splashy. At an event attended by fans, Jungkook was seen giving a rose to Jimin. At first glance, it may seem like a simple gesture, but for ARMY, the moment feels much deeper. Jungkook's gaze when handing the flower to Jimin became the center of attention and immediately sparked various speculations among fans. Many say that the gaze is not an ordinary gaze. The camera that captured the moment showed Jungkook staring at Jimin with a warm and gentle expression, as if there was an emotional message behind it. Jimin himself looked a little blushed while receiving the rose, making the atmosphere even sweeter. The short reaction went viral on various social media platforms and soon became a hot topic of conversation among BTS fans around the world. Fans who have been following Jungkook and Jimin's relationship dynamics immediately attributed this moment to their many interactions in the past. The relationship between the two has long been known to be very close. Since the beginning of BTS's debut, Jungkook and Jimin have often been seen supporting each other, joking, and showing attention to each other on various occasions. That closeness even spawned the term Jikook, a term fans use to describe the strong chemistry between the two. For some fans, this moment of giving roses feels like a small piece of a deeper relationship. Jungkook's gaze caught on camera was considered too sincere to be just a joke or fan service. Many considered that the expression looked spontaneous and full of emotion, thus making fans even more convinced that the relationship between Jungkook and Jimin has a special meaning. Videos and photos of the moment quickly spread widely. In just a matter of hours, various fanbase accounts re-uploaded the clip with detailed analysis of facial expressions, body language, and minor reactions from the two idols. Some fans even slowed down the video footage to see more clearly how Jungkook looked at Jimin before handing over the flowers. On various fan forums, discussions about this moment take place very lively. Many soldiers admitted that they were touched to see the interaction. They considered that Jungkook and Jimin's relationship always looked sincere and full of mutual respect. Small gestures such as giving flowers are considered a sweet and spontaneous form of attention. But not all fans interpret it the same way. Some of the ARMY saw this moment as proof of the very close friendship between the BTS members. They reminded that BTS members are known to be very close to each other, so gestures such as giving flowers could be just part of a joke or a funny moment on stage. Despite the various interpretations that have emerged, one thing is for sure is that the moment managed to make fans remember again how strong the chemistry between Jungkook and Jimin is. The interaction between the two always feels natural and full of warmth, something that has long been a special attraction for BTS fans. If you look at their journey from trainee days to becoming global stars, Jungkook and Jimin's relationship often shows interesting dynamics. The younger Jungkook often teases Jimin, while Jimin often shows a caring and supportive side to BTS's Magne. Their combination of personalities creates interactions that can often seem funny, warm, and sometimes emotional. This moment of giving roses seemed to be a reminder to fans about the long journey that the two idols have gone through together. From training hard in the early days of their debut to performing on the world stage, Jungkook and Jimin have always been by each other's side as group mates. Many fans also revealed that the most touching thing about this moment was not just the roses given, but the way Jungkook looked at Jimin. The gaze is considered to show respect, closeness, and trust that has been built up over the years. Little things like this are often the reason why BTS members' relationships feel so special in the eyes of fans. Viral phenomena like this are actually not new to the BTS fandom. Every little interaction between members often gets great attention from the ARMY. It shows how strong the emotional attachment between the fans and the idols they support. Even a brief moment of a few seconds can become the subject of a long discussion filled with various theories and interpretations. Even so, many fans also confirmed that whatever the true meaning behind the moment, the most important thing is the happiness of the BTS members. ARMY is known as a fandom that highly values the friendly relationship between the members of the group. Therefore, many choose to enjoy the sweet moment without the need to impose certain conclusions too much. For most fans, The moment Jungkook gave Jimin a rose was just one of many warm interactions that showed their closeness. But it is precisely because of its simplicity that this moment feels so special. No long words, no big drama. Just a flower, a warm look, and a smile that touched millions of fans. In the end, whether the moment really has romantic meaning or is just a gesture of friendship, only Jungkook and Jimin know the answer. But for fans, the moment remains a beautiful memory that shows the tender side of the two idols who have inspired millions of people around the world. And as is so often the case in the world of fandom, a single glance is enough to spark thousands of stories, theories, and expectations from fans. This simple moment between Jungkook and Jimin once again proves that their chemistry has always been able to make ARMY smile, be moved, and continue to talk about the warmth of their relationship. The moment of giving roses between Jungkook and Jimin continues to be the subject of heated discussion among fans in various parts of the world. After the snippet of the video became widespread, more and more fans began to pay attention to small details that previously might have been missed. Some ARMY even compared the moment to Jungkook and Jimin's interactions in the past, trying to find a pattern of closeness that has made the Jikook couple always a popular topic in the fandom community. In some footage circulating, it can be seen that before giving the rose, Jungkook had a slight smile while looking at Jimin. The smile looked brief, yet it was enough to make the fans immediately speculate. Many felt that Jungkook's expression seemed different than usual, more gentle and caring. When Jimin received the flower, his expression was no less attractive. He looked a little surprised, then smiled while lowering his head for a moment, as if embarrassed by the attention given by Jungkook. Small reactions like this are often the subject of analysis for fans. On various social media platforms, pieces of the video were played back and forth, slowed down, and even enlarged to see the facial expressions of the two idols more clearly. Many fans felt the moment felt very natural, not looking like something planned in advance. Some of the ARMY even recalled some old moments that were considered to have similar energy. For example, when Jungkook and Jimin compliment each other in various interviews, or when they're seen giving each other support when one of them is facing a difficult time. Little things like a pat on the shoulder, a quick hug, or an attentive look are often proof to fans that the relationship of the two has a strong emotional depth. The closeness of Jungkook and Jimin has indeed been part of the long story of BTS's journey. Since the early days of their debut, the two have been known to have a unique relationship dynamic. Jungkook, who is the youngest member, often looks comfortable around Jimin, while Jimin himself often shows a protective side towards the group's magne. Their playful interactions, small competitions, and emotional support made many fans feel connected to their friendship story. Some fans even assume that Jungkook and Jimin's relationship reflects the journey of two people who grew up together in a stressful environment. As global idols, BTS members face hectic schedules, high demands, and a never-ending public spotlight. In such a situation, having someone who truly understands the same struggle is certainly a very valuable thing.